Buddy Brian back here with a look at Caspa. Can't believe I really didn't see this yesterday, but we have a bigger wedge forming up down here, right underneath this bigger wedge here. So we're gonna take a look at this thing, look at some RSIs, take some measurements, and see where a breakup could get us or a breakdown here. We do have Bitcoin making a little bit of a move today. We got 2 days to the halving. It is pushing up. Let's see here. Well, it's up about $1,800 right now. It was up over a couple thousand. Ended up hitting that area we talked about yesterday. Right. Let me get my arrow out here. Well, let's put this on a 12-hour. It's a little bit easier to see here. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say if this will load up, but we talked about this area right here, right about that 64,000 mark. All right, you see what happened? We came up here. This candle right there, that green one, came up here and lost momentum right at that 64,000. All right, if that can be taken out with the closing candle, I would think that we would be heading to the upside. Of course, that also you have a resistance line right down through here. So that's a major area to take out there for this thing. It's almost in a channel moving down here. You take this, somewhat of a channel, I guess. Down through here, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. Let's take a look at some RSIs and see if it could possibly push up out of here, which would be fantastic, and that would avoid this last push down. But the 12-hour heading up, that's great. I haven't looked at these ahead of time either. The 8-hour is still heading up. The 4 is at the top, I'm sure, getting there. And you can see how it's came up. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's get this open back up here. What the heck did I hit? There we go. And you can see how it came up and hit that resistance right there. Just came up and smashed right against there. I'd like to see it avoid this final push down, but I don't know if that's going to happen. The 4-hour, the daily reset, bullish, heading up. All right, that's good to see. The 3-day almost reset, and your 5-day rolling right over. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's kind of a mixed bag here with that daily reset, but you got that 5 days still rolling over, and of course the weekly there still rolling over too. So probably another push down for Bitcoin, I would imagine. The measure, like I said, these wedge measurements usually end up playing out pretty perfect. All right, over here, Coin Codex has an article here I seen. I was looking for any news. Caspa dropped 10% last month and is predicted to reach 15.5 cents by April 22nd. All right, what do they put behind this? Caspa is expected to rise 29.7% next 5 days, according to our price prediction. It says it's trading at 11.6. They come down through here. In Coin Codex, I use them quite a bit. The sentiment in the Caspa markets is currently bearish. The fear and greed index is reading green. Most important support levels to watch are 11.2. 10.6 and 10.1. Well, 12.4, 12.9, there it is at 13 cents, and 13.6 are the key resistance levels. 4 indicators are currently signaling a bullish prediction for Caspa, while 20 indicators are showing a bearish forecast, with 83 favoring a negative prediction. This results in an overall bearish sentiment for Caspa. All right, so how do they come up with they're expecting a 30% price increase? All right, the 15.5 cents would put us right there at a breakout of that wedge. All right, so some of this stuff, I don't know. This just seems kind of ludicrous to me, but reach 15.5 cents. We'll see. You know, if we come over here in CoinGlass, 24-hour liquidations are down 20%, 174.8 million. Open interest 55. Look at that. Knocked down. What is that? $25 billion since the last time we looked at it. It was at 79 something. 24-hour volume, 172 billion for the whole crypto market. That's down 7.7%, but it is up from the other day. 172 billion. That's a little bit better than it was there. That's for sure. Here's for the day. The crypto bubbles. Not a whole lot. Really not a whole lot happening here. You know, pretty flat really for Bitcoin going, you know, gaining almost $2,000. You'd think you'd see a bigger bounce here in the cryptos. You know, the Bitcoin dominance must be obviously heading up. Let's see here. Yeah, 55.5 on the daily. We're still looking, oh boy, look at that. Came up to that 57%. You know, we've been looking for this, boy, that's 60% here. You know, if we get it, whoops, let's go out to monthly. That's the 618 Fibonacci level. Like I said, boy, we hit that and get rejected. I think that's when the altcoins are really going to start flying. You know, at right, there we go. Yeah, 60.4% right here. You know, if that can get up there, which I'm sure it probably will. That would make sense. You know, that's what happened over here. Hit the 618, got rejected, and that's when the altcoins started flying. Of course, this could take a few months to get to. You know, last time in the bull run, I remember it was in the fall that the altcoins really started taking off. So we might have the summer to accumulate still, you know, before any massive run starts. But boy, oh boy, this fall right here that, you know, after it comes up here and hits that 618, this here, right here, is going to be your big run. That's where you're going to make a lot of your money, is right down through there. All right, let's head back over to this chart and take a look at this wedge. And if I could ask you to please hit the like and subscribe, guys. And if you're interested, I have a level 3 membership. 195 members. You know, it's $14.99. Teaches you. You get 22 videos to learn how to chart charts like this. Over 9 hours of videos and a link to the Discord membership. I haven't been over there a whole lot this week. You know, I don't like to bring my personal life, but spending a little bit of time. I have a friend in the hospital, so I've been spending a lot of time at the hospital, and so that's why I haven't been over there, guys. But this coming week, I need to get over there and start trading. I miss trading here. I haven't been doing a whole lot of it with the, you know, I like trading when the prices are going up. I guess it just seems a little bit more exciting. You know, not a big fan of trading when it's heading down until we hit the top of the bull run. You know, Bitcoin peaks out. Then I like shorting the market because, boy, you can really make some nice cash then. But anyway, let's take a look here. The 8-hour RSI. It looks like it's about at the top here. All right, the 12-hour. 12-hour looks like it's just turning up. And we have our daily just about there. Man, oh man, just about reset. Okay, you can see here that thing is almost there. The 3-day and the 5-day. Let's take a look. The 3-day. 3-day still rolling over. And the 5-day. The 5 days about, yeah, it's the 5 days reset. So we got that 3-day rolling over. The daily bearish. You know, we got the orange over top here. It's the daily's actually a little bearish. The 12-hour on the bottom. The 8 and the 4 on the top. All right, and we got the 1 on the bottom here. Well, it's not at the bottom, but it's trying to curve back up here. All right, you can see this wedge I'm talking about. Looks a lot bigger when I zoom in on an hourly, but you know, when you zoom out, this whole move, this whole breakdown here, okay, has been wedging up. Now the measured move for this thing, so hard to get a perfectly straight line with this thing. You know, if it breaks down, you know, you're looking at a trip, you know, back down towards, let's put a line here. See if that lines up with anything. I took them lines off there, so, you know, not driving everybody crazy. Hate lines all over my chart. Weekly's way down here at 8.7. We got any daily major support areas this would line up with? Right here we do. 9.3. Huh. Alright, so you can see there is a support there, 9.3. Is 9.3 a possibility? Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, if it breaks down, if it breaks up, we would get back inside the wedge, and that would put us back up at about 14 cents. Alright, that would also get us away from that 618 that we hit here. If we take that measurement here again, right here, you know, this 618, that tap right there. You know, if I zoom, we're perfectly on there. You know, if I zoom in, you can see that wick hitting the 618 Fibonacci. All right, I really want to see that taken out. 13 cents. You know, that there is just real familiar, or not familiar, but you know, correlates, you know, with A, B. You know, and that C target for this thing would be, you know, if it happened, that target would be at 8.1. Okay, does that line up with anything? Let's see here. Like, I moved that down. 8.1. All right, let's put a line there. You know, sometimes you just gotta see if this stuff lines up or not. Alright, let's go on a weekly. Too low for that. Let's go on a monthly. I don't see anything there on a monthly. Weekly. 8.2. I do up here at 8.6. Okay. A daily. Not really. I mean, I guess down here towards the 8 cent, you have a daily support there a little bit. The weekly is what I would, you know, be looking for if we were anywhere looking for like an ABC or anything out of this. I'm trying to say, you know, eliminate every avenue, you know, possible here. Now, if that 702, you can see that 702 hit right here. Also, a 702 is also correlated with an ABC. Now, would that line up with anything? First off, let's get rid of this. That really doesn't line up with a whole lot. Okay. Now, this measured move down for this wedge, that would be the target for that, about 9.2. All right. Now, that would probably signify a bottom if that happened, and we would. I would imagine be on the way back up here. Now, but if we use the 702 at 8.6, all right, go back on that weekly. Yeah, well, we do have a at 8.7. So, is, you know, let's take another look at this wedge. You know, I am just trying to give you guys every avenue possible here, you know what I'm saying? I am not trying to be, you know, or even go in the way of trying to be negative at all. You know what I mean? I am just trying to, let's take that back off there. Trying to figure this out best I can here. It's actually probably like that. You know, you got these wicks that lines up. You had a fake out up here, okay? wick there. I just don't, let's just see here, try to line this as best we can here. You got more touches down through there, but that is probably, pretty much correct. Okay, you do only have 1, 2 touches up here, but you're more than likely you're probably even going to get a 3rd touch here at some time. You do have 3 touches on the bottom down here. Very legitimate trend line there. I mean, even if you wanted to, you could, I guess, move this in a hair and make the 3 touches if you wanted to, just like that. But I would rather keep it like that, and obviously that would make that measurement bigger if that drop did happen. And I'm not trying to squeeze anything in here. I'm trying to line it, see. Trying to give you guys every possible shot, move here. Quite honestly, and I really hate to say it, but a move down here is very, very possible. It just is. Even if you take this wedge, squeeze this in here, all right, then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. You have a wick out there, you have a fake out up here. Even if you do that and take a measurement here, all right, even that bottom is 100% correct. It's still given pretty much the same thing. I'll move to the upside. All right, I think we just have more down room here. I really do. Until we, in this bottom down here, that'll get everything reset. That'll get that, because the 5 days there, the 3 day. The 3 days bearish, the weekly is still not there. We have 3 days left until the weekly's reset. We got that 12-hour. The 12-hour is down there, but it's looking weak, quite honestly. The 8-hour is at the top. I'm not saying this thing can't break out the upside, but these RSIs, I mean, they're getting the 4, the 8. The 12 just isn't looking very strong to me. That daily just not there. Just what kind of percentage would that be down? And I hate being negative. I do. I love it when we're bullish, heading straight up. But I got to be a realist too. You know what I mean? It sucks. I hope it don't happen. Quite honestly, I hope I'm 100% wrong. And I hope it don't happen. All right, I hate putting videos out like this. I do. I really do. But if I don't, and I don't, that weekly just lines up right on there, right here. So take it for what it's worth, guys. Maybe I'm 100% wrong here. We'll just have to play it out, play it and find out. This wedge. Just probably be thankful we're not getting, the width of this wedge. Maybe that's going to come to the upside here, that push to the upside, but it just everything lines up. The width of this, if it would break to the upside, that would put us right back up here at 14.8, where all these wicks are, right up here, roughly. We put a line across that. Right there, major, and that's very possible. Comes up here, gets maybe rejected, consolidates a few days, and boom, out the top. But just be very cautious here, because you could get the push down too. So we'll see what happens. All right, thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you very soon. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And we'll see what happens with this wedge. I'll be watching this very, very closely. Have a great day.